Hi everyone, once you watch this video, then I'm sure you will love to watch it, because our team will present a new game that just released globally and some of the games will release globally in 2026. With the different games genres, especially a role-playing game, will lead you to love this video. Remember to like this channel and please enjoy the video off. Top 10 Best High Graphic New Games you can play right now for Android and iOS. New release games. Project Z 72H Seek Conquest. This is a new game open world for mobile that has a combination of a role-playing game and also survival genre. Of course, it has some familiar features you can enjoy like crafting, construct the base, and battle. Material is the main resources we should try to obtain because it's pretty important to strengthen your hero. Cutting down the tree to get a timber to create a wooden infrastructure and build your own home base. Try to explore your own creativity then. It will be your respawn point once you die by the monster. The life indicator will be so important to be concerned about. Some features like cooking and even gather some raspberry, and even you can refill the water to drink, are part of the life indicator to make sure your main hero will not get exhausted. Some special scenes will be shown up to represent the main storyline, and I'm really impressed with the visualization. The game's combat mechanism is hack and slash based. There is no energy need, so we can freely do your combat style by some action like dodge, jump, and use the skill. Project Z 72H Seek Conquest is the best new ARPG games Android 2026. Bleach Soul Resonance. For this moment, I would admit if this game would be my most favorite anime action game that has officially an English version on mobile. I even believe that if the game's level has the PC or console quality from the game's visual, animation, storyline, and how it has so many varieties of the combat style. Let's talk about how the combat mechanism is. So the player should play it manually, because we can make some action like parrying the enemy skill, do a counter attack, dodge, switch the character, and trigger an extra damage once we switch the hero. These all actions are way too innovative if we compare within the other hack and slash game. So concentration will be the first thing you should do, because everything is about action. I'm sure the developer are really taking it seriously on creating it. It's not about the combat only. But once you see how they try to deliver the storyline, then you'll be amazed with the visual that perform really well. Even the cutscenes will frequently appear to support the story even better. Bleach Soul Resonance is the best new game action RPG hack and slash base for Android and iOS 2026. Mori Life. If you are looking for a cozy game with a beautiful nature, relaxing ambience, and sandbox gameplay, then try to play this game. Our main objective mission is to repairing the old house. We can set up and decorate the indoor furniture like a table, wooden chair, and the other decoration. Some material will be required, but trust me, it's pretty easy to get. The auto-navigating features will help you to play it way more casually, especially for the pathfinding. Explore the world to the main plaza to visit the tool shop and get certain tools to support your activity. Once you reach this area, then you will feel so relaxed by the ambience and how adorable the music is. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any voiceover. I really hope the developer will add it, so the player can recognize the characteristic of the hero, main character, and also their friends. The Division Resurgence. This game did so much better testing already, but the game's quality has to represent a perfect realistic game's look. It's one of the best new realistic games on mobile, especially when you try to set the graphic setting into maximum. Then you will get a PC quality. The game's combat mechanism has a shooter base where we need to complete the main mission by eliminating the entire enemy that we face. We can use a strategy to survive by hiding behind the object to defend from the incoming attack. We always need to be more active to move because the enemy's position will come from a different direction. We can select a different hero that has a variety of the ability. Once we reach the safety area, then we can see the other players are playing online in a real time. Raven 2. Finally, this game released globally on SEA, America, and Europe. It's just a matter of time. As a player, we just need to be more patient and let the developer optimize the game, and then you can easily judge how smooth this game is now. Even the number of the player reaching more than 100 players on one screen, but my device can handle it perfectly even though I didn't see any laggy issues. But I see a huge difference between the mobile version and also the PC version. It's way too far. I wish on mobile it has an extreme setting so a higher endpoint can experience more. Raven 2 has a similar gameplay within the Odin Valhalla Rising. It has an avatar system, pet system, and equipment system that we can focus on to improve the hero's ability. But I see a pay-to-win aspect since the game has a lot of advantage items that we can obtain through the shop. The game's combat mechanism is an auto concept where the grinding is the main focus. The skill showcase is not really flashy at all, making the visual look so realistic. But once you see how far the view distance looks, then you will realize if the developer tried to make it as a 3D game to compete with an anime MMO nowadays. My question is, which one do you prefer, an anime MMORPG or a realistic MMORPG? Chaos Zero Nightmare. This game absolutely impressed me. Trust me, it will reach more than 100,000 downloaders within a week and million players after, because it has a unique concept than the other gacha game. With a dark fantasy base and gothic ambience, will easily attract a player who's looking for an aesthetic gacha game. The developer are actively giving a free ticket for us to summon a hero, and the gacha rate is pretty good though. The character design looks so gorgeous, even the skill visual is the next level. I love when we try to release the skill, then the camera angle will switch into a third-person perspective. It's just something new and refreshing. The combat mechanism is a turn-based RPG. The skill points will be recharged every new turn. Some skill will consume a different number of SP, even a certain skill will not consume any. So we can frequently release the skill often as long as the SP is enough. The ultimate skill showcase is absolutely great. Chaos Zero Nightmare is the best new game mobile 2026. Stella Sora. I love to see this game, seriously. I'm a big fan of waifu base, where the most character will represent a girl with a cute chibi character design. And this game is exactly what a chibi game I'm looking for, with a fun ambience and beautiful heroes at all that come with a perfect shape on every character will lead the waifu player to collect more heroes through gacha. The gameplay is quite simple because we can turn the combat into an auto base, so all of the action will follow up by an auto features, the basic attack, and even the skill. But the auto mode will not let your hero to dodge, so I highly recommend you to play it manually just when you face the boss. In combat, we can unleash the other partner's skill as a support to deal extra damage, but it will consume some stamina. Unfortunately, we can't switch the hero between our team's lineup. Stella Sora is one of the best new game anime for Android on 2026. Overfield. This game looks so interesting. As a new ARPG game, I'm so speechless about how the developer are thinking about the game's concept. Can you imagine we are becoming a small creatures even though our size is smaller than a glass bottle? Such an attractive concept. This is a new brand of MMORPG where we can fight together with the other player and see the other player while we reach the plaza. It has one of the most beautiful graphic animation game that looks so bright, clear, and clean. While in the combat, we can make a party within the other hero and fight side by side. The monster will appear randomly. Once you try to approaching them, then the combat will start. With a limited area making the player can't move freely, so we need to play it with a high intention. It has a hack and slash base anyway. Iris Origin. Does any of you know if this game was released on PC back then? Because I didn't notice about it. But after I did a recheck, then I know how similar the graphic has, even better on the mobile platform. This is a new brand MMORPG on mobile that has an auto features with a grinding based concept. Even you will raise a higher level within a few minutes faster. The auto pathfinding and the auto combat will help you a lot to clear the main mission or any objective mission. Most of the mission is only to meet a certain NPC and eliminate the enemy. I noticed the enemy's level is way too weak. I think this is the main reason why the player can reach a higher level even faster. I highly recommend you who love to play an automatically game, then you can stick on it. You don't have to touch any button, just let the game do a grinding and we just need to claim for our rewards. Overall, it has a very good visual. It's one of the best new game MMORPG mobile 2026. Goddess Order. For me, it's becoming one of the most beautiful pixel art games right now. Even I can easily compare it with any pixel game on PC or console level, and I'm so confident how many players will still be playing it until now. This is a new brand ARPG game where the main storyline is about saving the kingdom from a war. That's why we'll see a lot of the guardians or army that will come with us along the story. We can collect some heroes and make a lineup differently. Even switching between the heroes is possible to do. I love how we can create a combo and trigger a bigger damage after. Try to do a little exploration while we reach the safety checkpoint area. Interacting with a certain NPC is possible to do as well. I'm sure you will love to play it. The combat battle is top notch. Bonus, Arc Pantasia. Trust me, not many players know this game. It's because the game is only available in a certain country and can be accessed for a limited player only. With a very small size game, about 1.2 GB is good enough to play for any phone's specification. It has a hack and slash base. We can collect a variety of spirit with different elements like light, fire, ice, wind, and water element. The number of the element spirit that we can summon is pretty much. So we can keep releasing different elements frequently. We can make a different combination combo by combining a basic lag attack and also heavy damage to trigger a variety of skills. These all are the best new game on mobile. Remember to like this video and subscribe to this channel. See you on the next list. Thanks.